Hey guys, so a couple of days ago I found this really cheap basically $1 mouse on online store. So I decided that hey, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it as a joke at first, but then I really actually wanted to buy it, so I decided that I will buy it. And yeah, here it is. This is the unboxing video you're seeing behind, and then after that I'll show you a bit of gameplay of me using the mouse, and then after that I'll give you my overall review of the mouse. Don't expect anything too much since this is a $1 mouse, so I wonder how this will go. I just pulled it out there.
On the money.
We could take a chance.
So I wanted to have an entire unrated game using this mouse, but I just cannot use this mouse because it is bad. I don't think I need to say that. I think we all what do we expect, honestly? Build quality is made out of very cheap plastic. This is, by the way, all of this is like entirely made out of plastic. Even the scroll is plastic. Yeah. This also clicks a lot worse than even cheap mouse that I have tried. This feels very spongy, and the click does not seem very responsive, and it's a little bit harder to click than all of the mouse that I have used ever. And this mouse is terrible at monitoring small movements, so you cannot really use this for any type of like precise shooter. I wouldn't call VALORANT precise, but sure, you know, like anything that needs small movement, this just won't do. If you're doing something like you're just going on like one side, you're just clearing angle on one side, like you should be fine using this mouse. But as soon as you have to flick around, you're screwed, because look at what this mouse do. Basically, what it feels like is that this mouse have a max speed, and once you hit that max speed, it will not go above that. Like a max speed of turning, it will not go above that. It will stay at that max speed until where it thinks you should stop. So it's not even precise. It's just like it's not very. Just watch this, okay? So for example, there's someone behind me, and I flick. Like, okay, look, it doesn't even record my a lot of my movement if I'm going too fast, and it also feels like very delayed. Even though this is a wired mouse, it's still very delayed. Register all of my movements, and even when it does, you can see like it hits like a max speed, and then it just like keeps going at that max speed until where I like let go. At least where it thinks I let go, because it's not very precise whatsoever. So what is good for this mouse? I mean, okay, first of all, it works as a mouse. If you're using for like every day, I wouldn't know why you would buy this mouse. I just go for a normal office mouse. But if you're using this for everyday uses, like I don't know, fucking Excel, then sure, this will work. It's a mouse, it's a working mouse. So yeah, I don't know how long this will last, because the build quality is very cheap on this. So what else is good about it? Well, the LEDs work. And it is RGB, so it changes color. And so what's bad about RGB? Well, first of all, the entire mouse is getting powered by only one single LED, I'm pretty sure, which is in the middle, and okay, if I point it at my camera at a certain angle, you can actually see there's like a little light there in the dead center of the mouse, and it is lighting up the entire, like everything of the mouse. And what else is bad about it? You cannot turn the RGB off, meaning that whenever I play it at like night, the RGB is just on and I cannot turn it off. So yeah, what else to talk about? The scroll wheel. Okay, scroll wheels are again really scratchy, and again it's fully plastic, but to their credit, there is a little bit of grip on here, although it's still plastic, like very smooth plastic, so it's still pretty slippery and not very easy to scroll, especially considering how scratchy the scroll wheels are and how heavy it is. There is absolutely no like you won't know if you have like scroll once or not, because it's very smooth. Think about it as if you're using a normal scroll wheel and then you're just adding a shit ton of lube onto it. That's how it feels like. You cannot feel anything with the scroll wheels. It doesn't feel good. How about the weight? This weight is this mouse is incredibly light. Okay, I'll give you this for example. This is my tablet pen. Now when I first got this, I was like, holy crap, this is so light. And it is light. It is very light. It's lighter than most wooden pencils I have. And compare this pen to this mouse right here, and this pen is heavier. You can feel it. It's not heavier it's heavier by a lot. And that pen is basically hollow plastic. So that's to show you how light this mouse is. However, that normally would be good, except the wire is actually very this wire are not very flexible, so it will stay into one shape, and it won't be very easy to just like make it change shapes. And the wire feels like it's dragging, so the wire feels like it's a lot heavier than the mouse itself. So the front part of the mouse feels a lot heavier than the back of the mouse, which this doesn't feel comfortable on my hand because of how it is. There's a lot of parts where it's like I feel like it's a bit poking into my hand as well. So do I recommend buying this mouse? Hell no. Personally, I would rather just go with a $1 office mouse rather than this quote-unquote gaming mouse, because it's not a gaming mouse, and it says it's for precise gaming when that is completely a lie. There's no precise gaming whatsoever in this. I doubt you're gonna find this, but if you do find it, don't buy it. That's it. That's the conclusion. Do not buy this mouse. Save up like $5 more at least. Buy a better mouse. This mouse, bad. 1 out of 10. Not worth for the price either.